Units are taking hold of objective Bravo 1.
Дышать больно!
Area Charlie is under our control.
Hey guys, Lex here, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, I wanted to thank you all for the amazing support I got so far. I recently got 5,000 views in just under 3 weeks on my channel, so thank you so much for that, guys. I really appreciate it. The second thing I wanted to talk about is I realized that 90+% of you guys watching my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So if you like the videos and the content that I'm doing so far, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it will help me do more videos like this one. Thank you so much, guys. And of course, the last thing I'd like to talk about is World War 3. This game is still amazing, as you can tell. I want to talk about strategy, and specifically strategy with the sniper rifle. So right now I'm running with the G29 with the 3x scope thermal, the PEC 15 for faster ADS, the shorter barrel, and the potato grip. So potato grip is very important, as it helps me getting a faster ADS, so I can acquire target much faster, and that way I won't get killed first. So I've seen a lot of videos recently about other players from World War 3, and I just realized they don't use the leaning mechanic, and I can't stress that enough. Leaning is very important. If you look at me, even if I'm standing or anything, sometimes I'm leaning just for a reflex, like I just did right now. It's very important mechanic, and I believe 90%, I will say, players are not using that mechanic. It's very important not to show your body. Strategy wise, this is something that always get you the win. So the other thing that I saw watching other players do is that they have a low sensitivity. So I'm not saying that's gonna work for you, because it's working for me, but consider trying getting your mouse to 16 to 1800 DPI for a start. You'll definitely acquire target faster. You'll have to practice quite a few times to acquire target like accurately, to just aim your mouse properly on target and not shake, because even me on screen, you can see sometimes I'm shaking when I'm acquiring target. But once you get used to that little left-right training of acquiring target, you will be unstoppable, trust me. The other thing that I saw other players are not doing as much is using the environment to your advantage. What I mean by that is always make yourself a difficult target to acquire when someone is aiming at you. So right now, if you look at the video, I'm actually using that pile of debris from my sniping spot. So I'm using that to cover at least 70 to 80% of my body, and I'm killing one after one enemies. Once I realize that I'm gonna be compromised on one side, I'm gonna have to relocate. Like right now, I'm putting my radar on and see there's someone on the alley over there, so I have to relocate my position quickly so I don't get flanked by those enemies. In these kind of moments, you always have to look your map. I know it's very tempting to always look at your monitor to just focus on shooting your enemies, but trust me, your map is your best friend, and in this moment that really saved me, as I was detecting 3 or 4 enemies on my radar. So without that data, I would have probably get killed if I was watching only one direction. Again, this moment is a great example of switching to your secondary, as I was hammering that enemy and he couldn't do nothing. So for this part of the video, what's the most important is the footstep sound. I highly recommend you to get an external sound card. I got myself the Sound Blaster X3, and I really make the sound crispier and more defined, and trust me, that helps you determine where your enemy are perfectly in your headset. But anyway, if you don't want to invest in that, that's totally okay. It's always recommended to learn all the sound, the footstep sound in the game, so you know exactly what to expect. So if someone is walking, sprinting, if he's on tiles, if he's on the carpet, if he's jumping from the first floor to the main floor, so you always have to learn those sounds so you know exactly what to expect and when to expect. So in this part of the video, as you can see, I was attacked by 3 or 4 enemies. So I always recommend to relocate after a few seconds, because otherwise if you stick to one position for cover, obviously your enemies will flank you and surround you and you won't have anywhere to go. Also, one more thing, when you're having 1v1 with a player, always remember that there's a time when that player is gonna throw a grenade at you, and that time is super precious for you to get a clear shot of his body. So always remember, when that person thinks he has the advantage over you because he knows you're a sniper and you only have one chance, if you stick behind your cover and he's gonna get impatient at some point, he might throw a grenade at you, and at that time this is your golden opportunity to get the kill. So always remember to calculate that time where that person is aiming with the grenade at you and then pop the corner and get the kill. Let me know if that works for you. So in this moment of the video, you're gonna realize how frustrating the game could be sometimes, because my shot doesn't get registered many times, just like it happened right now. And trust me, you have to stay focused, because you might have one shot that's perfectly aligned with the target and that doesn't register for no reason, and then you have to redo that shot. So trust me, don't get disturbed by it and keep focusing on the target and shoot again. Now, if you want to play my style, which is pretty much angry all the time, run and gun left and right, I suggest you to do exactly the same. Try, 1 or 2 rounds and see how you're doing. The best thing I can advise you to do is to practice, because as long as you don't try, you'll never know if you're good at it or not. So my best advice will be to try it. Try angry gameplay, like go run and gun, go for the flag, go for the kill, go for everything that you see, and that will make a difference for your team, because they will be happy for you to wipe squad after squad after squad. Your tanks will be alive longer, your soldier friend will move the flags easier. So do what you can to wipe as many people as possible, and you will see the difference that it will make on the battlefield. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment in the section below and I'll be happy to answer it. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.